Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing a Kim Kardashian inspired look, in case you can't read what it says up there. That's the look I'm going to be doing. And there should have been a picture at the beginning of this to show sort of what it's going to look like. My cat's having fun back there. Okay, so enjoy the look. I might have to put it in two parts because it's going to take a bit longer to show you guys. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, like always, is just prime our eyes, which I have already done because I don't think it's pretty basic priming your eyes. And the next thing we're going to do is, hello kitty, my cat's coming to say hi, is we're going to, not prime our eyes, cover our eyelids with, this is called a wink stick. I can't speak today. It's just like a light brownish color, and we're going to put that all over our lid, and my hair is in the way. This will just make your colors a bit darker when you put them on. And she sort of has like a bit of brown coming out over here, so I decided to add that in with this. It'll just help complete the look. So once you're done that eye, do it exactly the same for the other eye. Okay, once you are done putting that brownish color on your lids, and a bit up too, it should just come a little bit up. We're gonna take, I'm taking a Rimmel London palette, but any palette or any separate colors that you're going to need a black and sort of a whitish silvery color. And the first thing we're going to take is our whitish silvery color. I have not cleaned this brush off, so I'm just going to do that quickly. And just take a bit of that, and we're going to place that under your brow. Oh, there's my mirror. Just going to put it, yeah, and put that right under your brow. She doesn't have a ton of highlights happening, so I'm just going to do it lightly. Oh my god, I need to start pinning my hair back. And then just a little bit in the corners to lighten those up. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is take this dark grayishy black color. It's really sparkly and pretty though. And you're just going to take quite a bit of that because she has this on fairly dark. And it's going to be a little bit hard to spread on top of the wink stick that you put on earlier, just because it sort of has a bit of a cream base to it. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing here because my hair keeps getting in the way, but I'm trying. So you want this to be quite dark, so keep going over it until it is fairly dark. Okay, now your eyes should be nice and dark. They should look kind of gothish, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And then we're going to take this same color that we used for highlighting earlier, and we're going to sort of take it in the inner corners, I guess, except you're going to sort of slide it back just a bit. So it gives you a bit of a whiter inner corner. It gives you a lot more sparkle too. Once you are done highlighting that little inner half, we're going to take also the brownish color on this palette, or any brown sparkly color, and we're going to put it right in between where you have your dark gray on and your highlighting color. This just makes the brow bone appear a little bit higher, and it just puts the look together nicely. And then repeat that for the other eye. The next thing we're going to do before we actually line our eyes is take that sparkly gray one with a liner pencil, and we're going to put this in our lower lash line. This just gives it a bit more sparkle and sort of pulls in the gray from up here and adds it in down there and just connects everything really nicely. And it doesn't need to be too dark because we're still going to do eyeliner. Ugh, now my eyes are watering. Okay, so do that on this eye and on that eye, and then I'll teach you the line. So now that you have put that little sparkly gray color underneath, we're going to actually line our eyes. And she has, it's fairly dark liner all the way around her eye, even in her little corner. So I'm just taking a black liner. It doesn't really matter what brand you use, whichever one you like the best. And on top she actually doesn't have a huge thick line, but her eyeliner on the bottom is fairly thick. Wow, it's hard to hold a mirror and do this. Let's see if I can put it in there. Okay, so once you line this side, so just all the way around, even in that little corner, do that to the other eye, and then there's still a couple steps to the eyeliner that I will show you. Okay, so once you are done lining your eyes, we're going to put a sparkly color on top because she has a lot of sparkle in that liner. Or if you have a liner that is just naturally really sparkly, then you can use that instead, but I don't happen to have one. So this is Revlon Diamond Lust. I've had this since I think the 6th grade, which was like 4 years ago, and I still have it. I used to use it all the time, and it's really pretty because it looks kind of purple, but when it comes out like sort of a really shimmery white color, and it's really nice. So you don't need a ton of this because you still want your black to be showing through. I'm just going to take a liner brush, tap off any extra, and then this only goes on your top liner, and you just want to put a little bit on top of it to give you a bit of sparkle. And then just repeat that for the other eye because I decided to zoom in a bit. So for the next part, what we're going to do is she has really not thick but like dark eyebrows, so you can take an eyebrow pencil, make sure it's your color. You don't want to like put a black one in my eyebrows because that would look really weird unless you're going to like do a Halloween costume or something. And you just want to fill in your brows, not so they're like super duper dark, but so you can see them. And then once you fill them in a little bit, you can take a little comb type thing and just brush them so they're all going the right direction. And that way, if there's any unevenness in color, it just sort of smudges it and spreads it out so they look a bit more natural.